Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bare truth. God is really good. I'm living proof. Went from sugar bear, now they call it bare truth. God is really good. I'm living proof. And if he love me, should he love you too, nigga? I can't hear you standing where I stand. From where I stand. And see you can't see me. I'm on my grown man. I'm on my grown man. Let's go. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's go. Bare truth. We back. Bare truth. God is really good. How y'all feeling? Went from sugar bear, now they call it bare truth. That's that new joint coming your way. Trying to figure out if we're gonna do a video. Should he love you too, nigga? Turn up for Christ. I burn up for life. We in the building. It's going down, man. It's been a long time, baby. You can't see me. I'm on my grown man. I'm on my grown. Guess what? Okay. I posted up with the vultures, sold packs to the smokers. Married to the street, date nights with my toaster. My life's a roller coaster, put that weight up on my shoulder. A victim of my culture, renewing my crime poster. I'm so Master P, a no limit soldier. Turn that down, can't give you all of that. Can't give you all of that. That's that new joint. We in the studio, believe that. What's going down, man? The moment of truth. We are back. Bare truth is up in the he's a baby. Guess what? My brother that I actually got that line from, turn up for Christ or burn up for life, is home. Shout out to my big brother Mike. Man, what's going down? And it's so ironic, man, because he dates my cousin Cent, who's got, well, she's my cousin-in-law, who's got kids by my cousin Mike, who passed. Rest in peace, man, to Mike Jones, the real Mike Jones. But Mike, me and my man did time in Anamosa, man. And we was performing this show one time, right? And we was doing this show, and right before we got ready to do the show, Mike, he said something like, he grabbed the microphone and he was like, turn up for Christ or burn up for life. And it was like, it just stuck with me, because I always used to think like, man, we turn up for everything else in this world, but we never turn up for Jesus Christ. So many people be claiming like they love the Lord, but you never turn up for Jesus. Turn up for Christ or burn up for life. And it stuck with me. And I've been saying it. And then one night I walk into the Elks, just moving and grooving, and I slide through there and he was sitting there. And I just seen him again today. So we got a lot to talk about. Let me explain the podcast. First of all, this is not going to be the scenery. The scenery is behind this wall. But I was trying to get the cameras together. I had a late start. I was cooking some food. And then I had a conversation with Pizza Joe. So for everybody that was on my page, and we got the post of what he said, I'll read that. He hit me on the phone. I got a chance to hear him out. I ain't gonna even front. I recorded his phone conversation with me because I had to have it so I can go back, listen to it, and analyze it. So I conversated with him. But here it is. He said he want to jump on the podcast next week and he want to talk. And so I'm not going to go into what he said or try to, speak for him. I'm going to listen to what he said, and then we're going to talk about that. That's one thing. But it detoured me from coming over to the podcast, the couch, and then giving you the charade, the shebang. You dig what I'm saying? Because I got a nice little setup that I was doing. That was taking me so long to get back into my groove. I was trying to put it together so everybody could pop up and see the thing. Because I got some people that's coming through. JR sliding through. My man Jigga is gonna slide through. You know what? Congratulations to Siobhan, formerly known as Rogers. Congratulations to Siobhan Grace. So listen to this. What's up, Julia? That makes me very happy. Matter of fact, you was behind the scenes kind of like rooting and picking that thing together. And he was a man of his word. He reached out to me. He tapped in. And I'll shed a little bit of light on that. But I want to say congratulations to Siobhan. So Siobhan is so cool. And she always used to give me like little topics for the podcast, or we would used to do like little shit behind the scenes, right? So I see her at Ross's. We in front of Ross's. Here come Mike and here come Sid. They come outside. So me and Siobhan, we talking. So I'm showing them the post, and everybody is chiming in. And then Siobhan says like some real shit. You dig what I'm saying? She said, I'm not gonna tell it, but you know, she man, when she speaks, what I mean, Shorty got like a lot of wisdom. You dig what I'm saying? I got to give it to her. And the whole thing is this right here. I love my people and I stand with my people. Shit, I'm blacker than ever. And you see Black Cat Wear Parts. And that's just a t-shirt that I had on the day. I used to work at Black Cat Wear Parts, but I'm a black cat and I love my people. Period. Stand on that. I'll read you the post that he said. And this is what got everybody into like an uproar. And then like next week we're gonna talk about it. So he had a post, and my man D shared it with me. You dig what I'm saying? And D is a cool dude. That's my brother. He been supporting me since I touched down. He always shoot me some knowledge, and he always watching the podcast. So if he send me something, or if I see something that he speak up on, I'm gonna listen to it because dude is a stand up guy, and he's good people. You can accept something that come from somebody that's drama free, who ain't a hater, who ain't out here, what I mean, hating on people. He gonna congratulate you if you're doing something. He gonna pat you on the back. If he can help you, he gonna help you. Dude is love. So I got a lot of love for my nigga D, my brother D, and I appreciate you this for this. So Joe the pizza guy, who just did rooftop raps, 100,000 views, crazy like in hours, right? And so I seen like little bitty messages, like people were saying like little stuff like dudes are racist and stuff like that. So I don't know him. You dig what I'm saying? I've never ate his pizza. I've never been at his restaurant. Um, I just I didn't know what it was about, and I'm just being honest. So when D hit me, here was the post. He says, it's June 19th, not Thanksgiving. We will be open at 4 p.m. East Moline number, Cold Valley number. The only days that we don't work is Sundays and real holidays like the 4th of July. You dig what I'm saying? And so I ain't gonna even front. You had me fucked up with that one. Excuse my language. Man, because I mean, what I mean, I love, and then not only that, I love my people, but man, the Black Expo, our group, we have been repping the Juneteenth down on the levee, performing for that for like years, and just everything Juneteenth stand for us and our people. You know what I mean? Our ancestors, the blood, the tears, the years. You know what I mean? It was really like nothing that you should play about, and it's super sensitive. And he reached out to me today, and you know, I'm gonna let him tell his truth because only he can tell his truth. Here's my stand right here, right now, right now. Um, I am black, but I'm also a man of God. You know what I mean? I love Jesus Christ and I love God, and God don't see no color. You know what I mean? And so when we start doing racism, when we start picking with colors, the people that really do that is really ignorant. You know what I mean? What you won't do, you won't degrade my people, and I support you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that. You're not gonna degrade my people or shit on us for everything that we've been through, and I'm gonna support you. I'm just not finna do it like that. And like Siobhan said that, Claudine, she spoke up, and there was a bunch of ladies who spoke up. Bruce is a really good friend of mine. Bruce used to get his hair cut, and he was like, "You need to talk to Joe face to face." And uh Siobhan said it real. Like everybody has a chance to explain themselves. We don't know what was the backdrop on what he said, why he said what he said. And like say, what if he said that like some years ago and that's how he felt like during that time? How do you feel today? And then some people said, well, hey, if Kevo knew that this is what he was, why did he put him on his platform? You know what I mean? Kevo would have to speak for that himself. You dig what I'm saying? Only thing I could just tell you about rooftop raps is that Kevo did put us on a platform to expose that there is some real talent in the Quad Cities. Anytime you doing something good, Kevo, some bullshit got to come with the territory. I mean, that's even in the Bible. I think it's in Romans 7. He said, I would see that anytime that I try to do good, it is a law that evil is close at hand. And so The hate has got to come with the good and the positive that you're doing, bro. And so only you know why you did what you did. And you talk about that. That's none of my business. I don't care. I was just speaking about what D sent me. And it's like, okay, like, damn, dude, because I spoke up on your rooftop rap. You dig what I'm saying? I thought it was a great marketing strategy. And then, I don't want to pat you on the back if you feel like this about my people. You dig what I'm saying? And that's just 100. And I told him that. I told him that the topic is very sensitive when it comes to us. And then we're gonna get into it too. But I want to say this to my people, and I want to be direct, and we're gonna move on to what I had to tell you for today. We gotta stop, you know what I mean, jumping on other people anytime you hear something about, oh, they said this and they racist and they did this and that. When we mistreat and we dog each other every single day, you know. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more next week. Hopefully, I can get Joe to come down here and sit on the couch and you know what I mean, and chop it up, And I'm hoping that don't nobody just go and do something stupid like jump on that dude or do some shit like that, because it's not that serious at all. Give him a chance to tell his side of the story and what he's going through, because he said some really cool shit to me today. You know what I mean? Some of the shit I don't agree with, and some of the shit I can't understand where he coming from. But as a man, he has a right to feel how he feel. But we as a people too, the one thing I just want to say to my people, I love y'all. I love y'all to death. Um, but we do take shots and we do mistreat each other, a lot. You dig what I'm saying? And then when somebody else do it to us, we so quick to, what I mean, like stab, kill, kill, kill. And it's like, okay, get on bro ass for doing the same thing, for beating up his girl, for beating up his baby mama. You dig what I'm saying? Get on his ass too for that. You dig? I mean, if that's the case, shoot, you need to get on our ass for selling drugs to our people, for fucking up our communities. We could take it back. White man dropped it down in here. But I'm just saying, we do like a lot of shit sometimes too that is, we need to check ourselves. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I fucking ride with my people all day long, every day. I'm black to the core. I love my black people. I love my sisters. I love my brothers. I love my YNs. Y'all little young dudes was the one that stepped up on the rooftop raps first, and y'all kicked that shit off. Y'all opened up the door and inspired everybody else to come out there and do that shit, man. So I salute y'all. I salute my people. Piece of man Joe. I don't know the name of his shit. We'll give him a chance to speak his piece next week. Let him do his thing. Okay. So the moment of truth. I wanted to do this new podcast, and I had to do it on Sundays because Sundays when I got the most views. But you when you start getting that check from like Facebook and they start want to know your taxes, you have to step it up a little bit, right? And so I try to create this whole scenery where I can have guests come down, you know, and show off the shoe game, and be fresh and just have people come in and talk. I got like some little stuff where we're gonna have like drinks for people that drink, and then also too, we're gonna kind of shorten it up. We're gonna hit it and we're gonna quit it. So now I'm really finna cut tonight's topic into half. So since the podcast is the moment of truth, I want to ask y'all a really quick question. And this is serious because I was talking to them outside Ross's too about this. Um, what is the cost of a lie? So it's like, okay, when I came home from the joint, bare truth, I wanted to stand on that name because I wanted to do the right thing when nobody was watching. I wanted to set a standard of integrity for myself and then live by it. You know what I mean? After all the shit that I went through, I was just like, man, Sugar Bear dead, bear truth to the top. I gotta really like stand on something. And one thing I hate is like when people lie to you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this. We grown. You too grown. Why the fuck do you gotta lie to me about anything? Only thing you gotta do is keep it 100 with me. I can either agree, I can accept it, or I don't gotta accept it. It's either this or that. You dig? It's not a big deal. You can't offend me, really. You can't really hurt my feelings. But I will even be more glad that you even told me the truth. And I think, like, as grown people, you should practice that more. Telling somebody, straight up, okay, this is how I feel. This is what happened. This is because the biggest thing that happens when you lie to people is you cheat them out of a decision. You know what I mean? You cheat that person out of a decision. So number one, we're gonna take it like this. Your name. Let's say your name had a credit score. Is your word bond? Because everybody that went to the joint, they know that if your word ain't bond in the joint, you trash. Your ass is ate up on the yard. And really, when you come to a prison like Anamosa, Fort Madison, anywhere where some real live people at and they doing real jail time, your word better be your bond. Because if you borrow something from somebody, you better be able to pay it back. You get caught gambling and you hit a lick, it's cool, but you better be able to get that back. You got to come to the guys and get something. You better be able to get that back. If you out here and you on the yard and you doing some bullshit and they come and get at you, and the crib got to come and support you and stand on you. If you lying, nigga, you dead. You lunch meat out there. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You lunch meat out there. There's a few of y'all niggas that's out now, and you know you was lunch meat out there. And if it wasn't for the baby, a lot of people would have got their head cracked open. Baby C saved a lot of niggas from getting their head cracked open in Anamosa. And that's my word, because niggas was on trash and just on the strength that he was real and niggas knew that he a scrap and that he held it down. A lot of niggas out here walking around acting like they this and that. It's like, boy, your face would have got tore off. You dig what I'm saying? Because you lying, you play too much. You dig what I'm saying? You just wasn't real out there. But it's like that. How can you carry your name or carry your word? Or like if somebody came and they spoke on your name right now, what would they say about you? You know, I take that very seriously. I mean, I don't care if it's from DJing to showing up to a gig to cutting somebody's hair. I try to be a man of my word. The only time it's gonna take me off of my square if something emergency happened, like my OG go to the hospital or something like that that I can't handle. Other than that, I'm gonna give you 100% at trying to fulfill that, because my name, I need that, you know what I mean? So when somebody else speaking to somebody else, like, you know, a DJ like Bear show up, niggas know I showed up on you for some last minute shit. Like when everybody else canceled out on you, I was there. And not only just one person, for a few people, and I showed up. You dig what I'm saying? And so I mean that. Number two, love. This is the crazy one, because I feel like this. We two grown people. We should not ever lie to anybody. Nobody should lie to one another. I feel like this. I tell any woman that I deal with out the gate, please just don't lie to me. You know what I mean? Because if you lie to me, you're gonna lose me, you know, and it's gonna be hard to get me back, because I'm gonna throw up them force fields because I can't trust you. You know, I went through a lot with people lying on me. I did time because somebody lied on me and lied to me. And it, you know, people can say whatever they want to say, but when somebody lie on you and it caused you that much out of your life, you know, it traumatizes you. And so next thing you know, when you lie to me, all of a sudden I'm off my square and I get to doing other shit because I don't know how to handle it. I'm still seeing the psych like right now. So I'm just trying to tell you, don't lie to me. If you lie to me, your ass is out of here. You dig? But this is the thing. The question was yesterday, like, okay, are you more mad that they betrayed you because they lied to your face? Or is it that they cheated you out of the decision? Because that's a big deal. You know, I had a person tell me, well, you did this, you didn't apologize for this. And I'm going to just be honest. I was just like, if you'd have told me the truth a couple of months ago, I wouldn't even been fucking with you. We wouldn't even been down here. You see what I'm saying? When you tell me the truth, you save me some of my time that I can't get back. When you lie to a person, you don't just lie to them and betray them. You cheat them out of time, man. You cheat them out of months. And what if you sometimes you cheat them out of years? Motherfuckers walking around with whole families and whole wives and shit. Nigga, you got a whole wife and you've been over here lying to this chick like, oh, she the only one, and really playing it off. And, you know, because you got some people that's so busy that they don't get caught up into trying to investigate you, trying to figure you out. And all of a sudden, you come tell me like 3 years down the road, B, you got a whole a whole house and kids and a wife, and they think you out of town on business trips, and you over here. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, it get deep like that. But the moral of the story is, when you lie in a relationship, it ain't just betrayal, man. It's just like you cheated this person out of time, and then you also cheated them out of a decision. And that decision is very important. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you tell me the truth, I get a chance to tell you whether or not I want to fuck with you. Because I might be able to say, you know what? That ain't that bad. Okay, I can live with that. Or I might want to say, like, you know what? I ain't mad. Thank you for that. But you know what I mean? It's a no as far as us, you know, being together like that. You dig what I'm saying? We can be cool, but I don't really fuck around like that. But you got to give me the decision. Because if you don't give me the decision and then I got to find out about it later on down the road, like months down the road, I'm going to hate you. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to hate you. Number three is the only person that you can't lie to is yourself. You know, you can lie to everybody all the time. Oh, no, it says you can lie to some of the people some of the time. You can lie to a few people all of the time, but you can't lie to yourself none of the time because you the one that's got to live with it. You the one that's got to deal with that shit. You the one, the man in the mirror. You got some people that's living in a prison like right now because they don't want to tell themselves the truth. What do you say, Joe? What you're saying about cheating out of both time and a decision is really good. Oh, no, no, that's really real, Joe. Um, you cheated me both out of time and a decision. You dig what I'm saying? Because I just got somebody that just tapped in. That's really real because if you tell me the truth, you give me that decision to make. I get to make the proper decision. But if you lie to me, then I think everything is good. We steadily laying down, kissing and hugging. We steadily moving and grooving like everything is good when you got something that you know ain't good. And the only reason why you didn't tell me, because you knew that it would jeopardize this. You didn't want to cause this friction, so you lied and you try to cover it up. And that ain't fair. You dig what I'm saying? You have to be grown. So I don't know who out there doing that shit or who need to hear this, but don't do that because it's not cool. On no level. I don't give a shit if you 20 years old. Get that shit together, written in now, because that right there get your ass hit in the face. No, don't hit nobody in the face. Don't be violent. No violence. I'm telling you, just don't do that. But it'll make you feel like, man, you want to call people out their name and there you'll get out your character, out your body when people do you like that. It ain't right. And so I try my best to just keep it 100 with you. Then that way you can just go that way if you need to, or let me just be. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't no big deal. But um, as we was talking about the man in the mirror, some people have created a prison because they keep lying to themselves. You ain't finna go work out. You ain't finna stop drinking. You ain't finna stop smoking. Sometimes you just need to be honest and go get you some help. Be like, yeah, man, I'm finna get back on my grind. I'm finna do this. Man, if your ass was, if you was gonna do it, you would have been done it. You dig what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to be honest with yourself. So you can lie to some people, man, and fool them. But every day you got to look at yourself in the mirror. And a lot of people is not happy with themselves. You ain't got to try to tell me, a lie about you go here or you did this and that or you got this. I don't care about how much money you got. I don't care about what kind of job you got, where you go and where you do this and that. Most of the times when we chop it up about shit like that, about people making moves, it's to big you up to say, hey, man, that's inspiration. You doing your thing. I'd love to see you keep doing your thing. I'm gonna even put you in prayer. Like, Lord, bless them on this and new endeavor that he doing. Bless and open up some doors that can't be closed and close the doors that can't be open because I want to see everybody win. I've never been no hater. I want to see everybody win. So you can't win yourself if you lying about who you are in the mirror. So I'm gonna show you this video and listen to this dude because he said some real live shit. And he funny, but he kept it 100. Check him out.
At my age, I don't have the capacity for lying anymore. It just take too much. It take too much energy. I gotta lie, then I gotta tell a lie to cover that lie. Then 2 weeks later, I gotta have the same lie that line up with the lie that I told last time while I was lying down. Like, no, it's too much. I was at the club, the bitch kissed me, 3:42 a.m. What we gonna do? I didn't like it. What's next? So I told you. I ran over a lot of glass in the parking lot yesterday. Go get your tire fixed. Here go $20. Whatever. See? It's done. If I lied, that shit would have went on and on and on. He would have seen ring camera footage of me running over some shit. Who knows? When you lie, you just leave everything up to chance. You just hoping that things don't align. And what I'm learning about life is everything that's done in the dark comes to the light. The things that you tried the hardest to hide, make sure that they come to the surface. Because when you're holding in lies, you're being unauthentic. How can I be?
He funny, but he made some sense. You dig? And so as we close out today, remember next week We got Peace and Man Joe on here, and we're gonna talk about racism. You know what I mean? I don't know. We're gonna come up with a topic, and also too, I'm going to send that link out for some people that want to be on here. Siobhan, I want to reach out to you too because you always been dope. If you want to be on here, Big J, he has some little stuff to say. You dig what I'm saying? D, if you want to be on here too, you know what I mean? Um, Bruce, I might send you the link. You dig what I'm saying? Let's balance it out. Let's have some people that who know Joe, who feel like Joe ain't a racist, and then let's have some people on here who felt like, Joe, you hit a nerve with that. I mean, he hit a nerve with me. I ain't gonna lie. And then I talked to him, and I still ain't gonna say that like I totally agree with everything Joe had to say. But as a man, Joe, he ain't gonna dodge no question. I tell you that now. He's just not that type of guy. He's not gonna dodge no question. And I got a pretty good sense of discernment. When you speaking to people, I know when you speaking to some people and they blowing smoke up you. You know what I mean? And when you talking to him, man, he just honest, man. He was just like, man, hey, whoop de whoop, this happened. You know what I mean? I even crossed some lines over here. You know what I mean? He is a man of accountability. I will tell you that he is a man of accountability. So, um, let's just talk about it. You dig? Because it's our city, it's our town. We can do this. You dig what I'm saying? And we can do it in a peaceful, gentleman-like manner. Before we close out, the big question is this: the price of a lie. It costs a lot, bro. It costs too much to lie. Like my man said, sometimes when you tell one lie, then you got to cover that lie up. Then you got to try to remember what you said a long time ago. That's the reason why my motherfucking memory is so good. Because I was fighting a court case, and it was just like so many different stories was being told. Like now, my memory is good. Don't tell me shit because I'm going to remember it. You not finna get over on me. You not finna play me. I'm going to remember what the fuck you said the first day I met you. You dig what I'm saying? What we ate. You dig what I'm saying? What you smell like. If you said you wore a certain perfume and he was like, I don't never wear that perfume. I hate it. Like, bitch, you wore that shit the first day I met you. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna call you the B word, but I'm gonna be like, man, you dig what I'm saying? That's just how it go though with me, man. It's just like my memory is like Kodak. It's like a film. It's like, don't tell me some shit and you didn't mean it. But it's like, what is it gonna cost you? A few. Here it is. Telling the truth may hurt, and it might cause some friction to a person. But guess what? Telling the truth earns you a lot of respect. It earns you a lot of honor. And I'm going to tell you something else that a lot of people don't know, whether you believe in God or not. You know how we talk about that karma? Like, hey, you did this and that, you lied to that person. Well, the shit's coming back your way. It's definitely coming back your way. So if that's how you treat people and that's how you want to get down, it's coming back your way. But when you keep it honest with a person and you always tell them the truth, good shit come to you, man. You know what I'm saying? When you listen, there's a scripture in the Bible, and it says this, and whether you believe it or not, it's up to you, but it's so true. It says, the truth, he says something about Jesus Christ is the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You dig what I'm saying? Like, whoever believes in Jesus Christ is the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Not only do we believe in like Jesus as the Lord and Savior, I ain't even got to get religious on you with this. We ain't got to get into all of this religious Bible thumping stuff. But just the line, the truth will set you free. When you see a person living in truth, man, they be at peace. They don't lie to people. They don't gotta bother nobody. They don't gotta hide from nobody. They don't owe nobody shit. And if they do, they doing their best to try to pay them back. And if they can't pay them back, listen, they keep it 100. People that's living in their truth, man, they the freest in this world, bro. That's the reason why, life be lifing for everybody. But I'm gonna tell you, man, when a motherfucker honest, man, I don't care nothing about that. Like, so what? I owe the bank. Get it, get it like Jesse. He got everything with a pistol. It's like it is what it is. It's like, man, I tell the truth to my boss. Like I had a situation. I was working at Black Cat Wear Parts, and dude, the manager used to always be on my back. Like he'd pull up on people and he'd try to like question them about certain things like this, and the way he used to treat it. And I'm so like honest and upfront. Like I told him, I said, hey, listen, bro. I said, I'm grown, man. I said, check this out. I said, before I punch in on this clock, I said, I'm a grown man. And I said, so, whenever we talk, we got to first start there. But I said, but when I punch in on the clock, I said, I don't give you nothing less than 100%. I said, I don't come in here to play, bro. I said, because at the end of the week, I want my check. I said, so if you going to pay me at the end of the week, when I punch in, I'm punching in the work. You ain't got to be all up on my back like, what you doing? Why did you shut the machine? I would listen. I'm going to keep it 100 with you, bro. I ain't finna go back over there and work no more. That little piece that I was doing, I was done. I done wrapped up all I'm gonna wrap up for the day. I'm finna sweep and do some cleaning up. You got some more shit you want me to wipe down? Because I didn't gave you what I'm gonna. But I just gotta be honest with you. I'm not gonna bullshit you on no level, no form of fashion. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, and please keep it 100 with me. And that's the reason why I started doing the bare truth. Is because being about righteousness every day. That means even when nobody's watching, that integrity will carry you a long way. Integrity is going to get you into some rooms, man, that I'm telling you, everybody can't go. And so, listen, I love y'all. Um, let's talk to the piece of man, Joe. If I could say anything to my people, show a little bit of grace. For those of you who know he's been racist, who've been saying racist, and you got a reason to hate him, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all. But next week, man, listen to him, hear him out. Let's see what he got to say. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevo, Cinematic Cav, man. Rooftop Raps is blowing up. This is bare truth. We're gonna come back like next week. I love y'all.